Oh, open three. Oh, what a sight for Lexi Hull. She has needed that one to drop.
Caitlin Clark's reaction to Lexi Hull's shot said it all. Sitting on the bench, she watched her teammate finally end a brutal slump by drilling a three-pointer. And that was only the spark for what turned into one of Indiana's most dominant outings of the season. Missing their star player and without a true point guard, the Fever were expected to stumble. Instead, they delivered a statement in toughness and teamwork that could shift the playoff picture. The Chicago Sky never saw it coming. Comment a Fever show below to show love for Lexi and the squad. Let's go.
We're back home, baby. Let's go. Back in the W column. That's a big dub, baby. Point guard. Big dub.
Imagine the Fever's worst-case scenario unfolding. Back-to-back defeats that no one predicted. This was a team riding high after dismantling opponents at the start of their West Coast swing. Then Phoenix and Los Angeles slammed the brakes. And these weren't just routine losses. They were the kind that shake your confidence and make you wonder if postseason hopes are slipping away.
Obviously we lost our last two, but I think, that LA one felt good for us because we didn't quit. And then, life happened the other night at the Valley. So we could have looked at it like, oh, woe is me. And, we don't have enough players, and we didn't. So shout out to our group for just staying confident and staying ready because, it's a professional league and we have to be ready, and we can't make too many excuses about it because no one's going to hand us anything. So we might as well look at it for what it is and keep showing up.
Already missing Caitlin Clark since July 15th with quad and groin injuries, no timetable for her return. The setback deepened against Phoenix. Early in the first quarter, Sydney Colson suffered a left knee ACL tear. Fans could see it happen in real time, and just like that, her season was finished.
Tonight?
Unbelievably proud. I think this is the most resilient team I've ever been a part of, and I say that wholeheartedly. We've had a lot of mishap happen throughout the course of the season. I think throughout the course of it all, we stay resilient, and you guys get to see us at our best when we stay together and be resilient. So shout out to my girls tonight because I think it took everybody. Everyone played a piece, played a role, and I think that's how we got the dub.
Then came the knockout blow. Ari McDonald fractured a bone in her right foot late in the fourth quarter of that same game. 2 point guards, same night, both ruled out for the season. Suddenly, the roster had 0 floor generals available. Playing without your lead guard is tough enough. Losing the backup and the backup's backup is the definition of a nightmare.
I mean, you guys are unfortunately kind of familiar with injury updates this season, but I imagine yesterday's was probably pretty tough. Just what's the reaction been from you guys, the players, the coaches, to losing Sid and Ari?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, just brokenhearted for them. They're two really good people that you hate to see this happen to. They've been an integral part of what we've been doing, and so hate it for them. Unfortunately, it's part of the deal, and we've got to roll with it. And we've got players in that locker room who believe in one another. Players in that locker room who are as competitive as all get out. We've got versatility, and it's going to have to be on full display. So I think now it's about playing to honor them, right, and playing for them.
Coach Stephanie White had no choice but to improvise lineups on the spot. She explained afterward they'd use a by-committee approach to run the offense, which was basically coach speak for "we're figuring this out on the fly."
This means you don't have any healthy point guards and you're not able to sign anyone for tonight's game. Just for tonight specifically, what is your plan kind of running point?
We'll have to do it by committee, certainly. I mean, we've been utilizing AB to initiate offense throughout the course of the season, so we'll use her, continue to use her. Sophie, at times this season, particularly early, ran some of the point for us as well. So we'll utilize her, and Kelsey can initiate offense too. So I think the most important thing is that we aren't going to be able to do every play in our arsenal. We'll have to play a big lineup. We'll have to simplify. But we've got players who are capable of getting us into offense, and we'll utilize them in such a way.
Fans began questioning whether this group could truly withstand adversity. Trades weren't an option. The deadline had already passed. They had to roll with what was left. Chicago likely thought they were walking into the perfect setup. Indiana was wounded, desperate and missing its superstar. The Sky hadn't beaten the Fever all season, and this looked like their opening. But here's what they didn't expect. This Indiana squad had been building resilience all year. This wasn't going to be another collapse. This was the night team basketball, and sheer grit rewrote the script.
Williams gonna have to hurry off the dribble, rolls out. Oh, open three. Oh, what a sight for Lexi Hull. She has needed that one to drop.
Lexi Hull catching fire.
Now Chicago just needs to get it a little bit more settled here in the half court. Nurse loses it. Mitchell 2-on-1. It's a foot race. Mitchell to Cunningham. Cunningham right there for two more.
Lexi Hull, meanwhile, had been trapped in a brutal stretch of her own. Shot after shot rimmed out, her confidence shrinking with each miss. It wasn't just a bad night. It was the worst slump of her professional career. Over the 2 weeks leading up to this matchup, she went just 2 for 25 from beyond the arc. Her mother hadn't seen her make a three since August 1st against Dallas.
What was kind of the last month like? How do you stay out of your head or listen to the right people? What is that balance like? As you know what you need to do. Take us kind of what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's focusing on doing the right thing, taking the right shots, being in the right place, focusing less on the outcome of things. Missed shots happen. It's going to happen in everyone's career. And to just really focus on getting the next good one. I think that's the whole mindset, and we know we have confidence in every single person and every shot that they take. So, it's just keep shooting.
Her shooting struggles became painful to watch. Open looks she once buried with ease were now hesitant, second-guessed attempts. Instincts were being replaced by overthinking. Every miss added more pressure, locking her into a mental prison where doubt had overtaken her natural rhythm.
And then Lexi, what was it like to finally break out of that slump, and especially on a night when when they needed you to?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. It feels good to see the ball go through the net. But I think, every game, regardless, you're making shots, you're not, it feels really, really good to have your teammates behind you. And I definitely feel that every day. And it's fun. It was fun today to get to celebrate some of those.
The Phoenix game showed just how rough it had become. Hull finished 1 for 11 overall, 0 for 8 from deep for just 2 points. Arguably her lowest offensive moment of the year. Afterward, teammate Kelsey Mitchell shared an emotional message with her. She was still counting on Lexi to bring what she always brings to the floor.
Oh, open three. Oh, what a sight for Lexi Hull. She has needed that one to drop.
Hull benches up. Caitlin Clark with a big grin.
And then came the turning point against Chicago. Hull rose up for her first three-pointer with Caitlin Clark cheering from the bench. The shot left her hand with perfect rotation, arced through the air, and splashed through the net. Clark jumped up in pure joy, celebrating as if she had made it herself. Ugh.
Again, no Sydney Colson out for the year with the ACL tear. Lexi Hull, though, the bucket and the foul. He's dealt with so much scoring adversity lately.
Yeah, terrific baseline execution. She comes off the curl. Tell you what, this Fever team is going to be very dangerous, no matter the roster.
Oh, Lexi Hull! Heat checking her napalm era right now.
That single make cracked the dam wide open. Hull's confidence came roaring back as she hunted her next look. She finished 4 for 6 from beyond the arc. But the real story wasn't the box score. It was watching a player rediscover herself in real time. Hull moved with freedom again, cut hard without the ball, and made the right reads without hesitation.
Lexi, that final three-pointer kind of felt like the perfect end of that night. Just if you could just talk to me about the celebration, how much of a relief that was for you, just kind of to punctuate it like that.
I mean, it's fun. The crowd was behind us today. It's fun to walk out of the gym on a high note and on a make. And I saw the time going down, so I was trying to pull out my inner Kelsey Mitchell.
Her plus 22 plus minus told the bigger story. Her presence transformed the game. 17 points, a season high, proved that sometimes all it takes is one shot to flip everything. Teammates fed off her energy. Aaliyah Boston flashed the three sign with both hands. Sophie Cunningham wrapped her in a hug, and Chicago had no idea they were witnessing a total team beatdown.
crazy that I'm like, when the song comes on, just like it's all there. Like you just gotta believe it, and I think Lexi knows that we believe in her. Our last game in Phoenix, I think we all were just a bit emotional about everything, and I think me and Lexi had an emotional moment because no one shot well, and I want her to know that we gonna count on her for what she brings to the table every night, and I'm gonna always stand by my teammates, so you never have to worry about that.